Hello, my name is Sel. I make videos whenever I feel like it, and welcome to Guinevere's room. Gwenny is my sister, if you don't know. I just finished my first day of the master's orientation week. Oh my god. Kind of complicated because technically I haven't actually graduated my bachelor's yet. I've completed all of my courses, I have all of my credits, and all of my grades. It's just that in the Netherlands, in our Dutch universities, our beloved Dutch universities, you have to claim a lot of the grades and a lot of the credits, including your thesis, and no, not including your thesis, including my study abroad that I did in Hong Kong, which I have many videos about if you want to learn more about how that went. A lot of the grading during the pandemic has been pushed back because we've also received extensions in the deadlines, which have been much appreciated. It's just that now, including the summer holiday and, you know, all these extensions, there's also an extension in putting the grades on, therefore an extension in processing my grades and my diploma. Therefore, I do not technically have my papers yet, but I have finished my bachelor's degree. So it's been kind of weird because I've wanted to like celebrate it with friends and family. I've had a family dinner before, but it's not like a full-blown celebration. I've put my bag on the flagpole, which is the Dutch tradition, but I haven't posted anything on Instagram because I feel like a poser for posting it without the real papers, but technically I do have it. So, you know, brain-wise, a lot's not fitting together, but I'm still excited to be starting my master's anyway. For those of you who don't know, I am starting my master's in Arts and Society in Utrecht University. Today is the first day and I thought I would just like record a few things. I've got some things on my agenda to do. I want to read some books. I'm currently reading Percy Jackson and Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given. And I've been watching a lot of BookTube, and that's the only thing that's really motivating me to do things. I also want to finish up my CV and I want to show you guys how to do that since I'm a digital designer certified. Haha. Wow, certifications really give you a sense of pride that you shouldn't have with like institutional gatekeeping. But I digitally design and I'm gonna make my CV because I want to apply to an internship at this film production company. Don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I hope so. It would be super cool. And yeah, you can just follow me around. It's gonna be a weekly vlog. I've missed doing this, so let's do it. Puppy sleeping. This is Chewy, for those of you that haven't met him. So I'm on page 150 of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. It's the first book, and firstly, I'm so sorry to the Percy Jackson fandom. All of you that got that movie. What a disaster. I'm like barely halfway through, and I know for a fact that that movie did not do any of this book justice. And I came across the line, in Grover's pocket was a set of reed pipes his daddy goat had carved for him, even though he only knew 2 songs. Mozart's Piano Concerto No. 12 and Hilary Duff's So Yesterday. But so far, I really enjoy it. I really like Percy's narration. I think he's hilarious. I keep laughing or like snorting out loud. And Annabeth is so different from movie Annabeth, which is kind of a shame because like book Annabeth is much more butch, I would say, but I don't know. Her character reads queer to me so far, but I'm not sure if that's correct. This was my meal. we're gonna... Which Harry Potter? The third.
Yeah, the third one where
Thank
Draco
God.
Malfoy.
No, we're watching it for serious.
I'm watching it for Draco Malfoy. I'm always watching it for Draco Malfoy and the Weasley twins.
As long as you take George and I take Fred.
Can we share?
Ew, go ahead.
I mean,
Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight.
Out of the shadow.
Huzzah. It is sometime after midnight, and I have finished book 1 of Is there a name to the Percy Jackson series? I really enjoyed this book. I really, really enjoyed it. Maybe I just really like Riordan's writing style. Some stuff is a little outdated, sure. But I enjoyed it. Like, writing style wise, I think it was really well balanced in terms of world building, explanations. The beginning was a little slow, but any fantasy series, it always kind of is, and this wasn't too slow. Like, this I would consider a middle grade book, but some parts of it didn't feel like I was reading a kid's book. You know how there's like, I feel like when you're reading a middle grade book, it's someone narrating the story to you, like it's an adult talking down to you or explaining something to you. There were moments like that in this book, but it was well balanced with like more difficult words and more intricate action scenes, for instance, that really made me feel like I was fully in it, even though some parts of it I could tell weren't necessarily for me. In terms of like reading this in the gender context, for instance, also very interesting. Like the first time we see Annabeth, she's a caretaker. She is nursing Percy back to health and she's feeding him, which is, an interesting trope to paint women in. Also like Percy's mom and how she has agency, but she needs a 12-year-old boy to teach her strength. Also all the daddy issues in this, just the flaming pile of daddy issues. I was actually surprised when Percy went to Olympus and started talking to his dad. I felt pretty like emotional for him. It was pretty angsty, which I didn't expect to get so emotionally invested. And yeah, it was just good. Like the stakes were high enough and I'm pretty interested. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the second one. We'll see. But I still can't believe that this was written about a 12-year-old boy. Like, I think that part is the least believable part of the book. But, yeah, I am pooped, as you can probably tell. I'm super tired. I enjoyed this book. I've got to figure out the next book that I want to read. I'm still reading Women Don't Owe You Pretty, but I like to balance out like nonfiction with fiction, especially since I'm a huge fan of like, fantasy, magic, all that stuff. But otherwise, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna give myself a little massage because my neck, I think I like displaced something while I did yoga today. I haven't done yoga in a while, so I think my body was a little confused. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed, and good night. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you'll have sweet dreams. Morning! Whoa. My hair is crazy when I wake up. On to the next read, 3 Women. I literally just woke up and I picked it up. I'm only in the prologue still, but this is haunting in the most nonfiction way possible. Ooh, what's her name? Lisa Taddeo. Taddeo. So far it's really good. And she's also very funny. So I've been like laughing out loud. So that's nice. Even though a lot of the stuff is it's well triggering. This is very much about living under the male gaze as a woman. So if things like sexual assault, sexism, misogyny, things like that are triggering topics for you, I do not recommend reading this. But so far, It's really good. It has the same sort of tone as Gillian Flynn. Maybe a little less dark and more curious, but I would say it's similar to Sharp Objects in that way. So if you can handle Sharp Objects, you can handle Three Women, but if not, I would not recommend it. Okay. It's also very early to be reading something like this, but you know what? Lord forgive me for I have sinned. I just bought 6 books. Wow. This is what watching BookTube several days in a row gets you. Never do it. This is horrible. I hope I like all of them. I don't buy books unless I do extensive research or I get sucked in by association with another book. Let's see how this goes. I have 5 days left until the start of university. Let's see if I can finish everything or if I will be drowning in both recreational books and academic books. I have no other explanations, that's all. Y'all want to see what Chewie always does? He always climbs up the stairs, even though no one is up there and there is no way for him to get back down. And then he just winds up here. What do you have to say for yourself, buddy? You know no one's up there. It's just us two, man. I'm leaving you. He just stands in the shadows like a ghost. Yeah, come on, let's go. You can't keep doing this, buddy. Come on. Okay, so book update. I am finished with the first chapter of Three Women by Lisa Taddeo. And holy cow. Like I'm literally only on page 17 and I feel like I've read so much of Lena, I believe, Maggie, the first woman's life. This is not for the faint of heart, but also this is like coming home in the most haunting, horrifying, cathartic way possible. I don't know how I'm gonna, like, this is just, I love it so far. It's like reading prose, it's like reading poetry. There are a lot of similarities to sort of like how I envision a book should be read. It sounds like really good film narration, and it is bleak, and it is depressingly American so far. I love it. I truly do. Yeah, that's all I have nothing else intellectual to say about this. I don't think I have anything intellectual to say about this other than, like, I feel like I'm meeting an old friend, which kind of sucks because of the contents of the novel, but wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Good morning. Many things are in order today. Firstly, stop doing that. That's number 1 on the list. Secondly, I've got to clean my room. I have to like sweepity sweep. Maybe do a little vacuuming. I'm not sure if I feel like vacuuming is kind of like cheating if you don't sweep first, so maybe I'll have to do both. I want to continue reading Three Women. I might want to finish up Siege and Storm, just because I want to get it over with. I want it donezo so I can put it on my list and say that I've finished reading it. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. I also have orientation week at 3, or like an orientation day, and we're going to talk about our favorite artworks, and I submitted the farewell. Maybe I'll read a few reviews just to like sharpen up my memory of that film. And I kind of have to pee, which is why I'm like bouncing around. So I'm gonna go have some breakfast and then do everything that I've set out to do. Good morning. Did you sleep well, Chewy? Yeah. There you go. Go ahead. I've showered, but Chewy hasn't taken a bath. I don't think I'm going to give him a bath today. Maybe tomorrow. He's been sleepy all day. Yeah. He likes sniffing my hair after I've showered. The same way we sniff his fur after he's bathed, so it's a mutual appreciation. I think he's gonna go to sleep soon. I think he just wants a nap. I don't know if you can properly see everything, but I'm trying to decorate this shelf. Hello, I'm back in Gwen's room, which means I'm back doing orientation week work. The actual work, we are currently going through an online exhibition. I just found it really cool, so I wanted to show it on the vlog. It's this website called Art Steps. And you can create a simulation of an exhibition. Too many words. Brain empty. Yes. A simulation of an exhibition. Oh my god. And you can watch it in VR. I don't have VR goggles, so we're doing it on the laptop. You can also do it on your phone, but that has been a little bit too complicated for me. Can you tell? I love technology. But it's really cool. As you can see, you can create all these rooms. We've separated into different colored rooms, and then we have a corresponding group call to each room. So when you're in there, you can call in a different room, and then you can talk to everybody else who's there. It's been pretty cool. A lot of people have different videos, different paintings, ballets. Really sick stuff, man. I love art. Anyways, that's a little resource you guys might be into. And Chewy's nap is over, so now it's crazy hour. Oh my god, dude. You can't do that. You cannot scratch my head. Oh. Sir, this is a Wendy's. A quick little update with Chewy on my lap. He's been falling asleep and waking up. But, I rediscovered my iPad. This is what my library currently looks like. I got a bunch of different books online and also from a Google Docs that one of my followers shared with me. Thank you very much. Girl, you know who you are. And I'm currently reading I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and I quickly want to go through it. It's only 197 pages anyway. I'm sure I can get through this pretty quickly. I wanted to read this before I watched the Netflix special because... Netflix special, it's just a Netflix film. Because it looked super cool. Somewhere in, the same vicinity of Vivarium, which I watched recently. And that, to me, it was a little bit too on the nose, but it was cool. I love gritty, weird, nasty, almost disgusting, surrealist depictions of the depressing realities of life. And I'm really excited for this one. I'm on page 7 right now, and it's very choppy so far. I think that's the best way to describe the writing style. I don't hate it, and I'm very excited to finish it. Do I look like I have the cow ears? That cow is terrifying, my dudes. Oh, Chewy is here too. Chewy, wanna say hi? He's just awoken from his nap, and he's a little groggy. Come here. Come here, bud. I'm 50 pages in. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm 50 pages in with I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'm about a quarter of the way through, and I hate Jake so much. I realized pretty early on that this was going to be a book where gender and misogyny or sexist microaggressions were going to be a big theme. So I started highlighting a lot, and I've been having to highlight almost every page, every time she goes through a man being weird to her. It's just infuriating to read men like this. But the bizarre and creepy parts have been super interesting. I don't really read horror just because I'm terrified. I don't even know if this is horror, actually. I think it may just be a thriller. But I don't usually read scary stuff. So this has been an interesting experience. I don't know if I could read this before bed. I think I'd be way too scared. Her descriptions of that man, like, watching her from the window terrified me. And I'm sitting next to, like, a well-lit window myself, and it's, like, a nice summery day out. But I'm still scared. So I'm glad that Chewy over here is keeping me company. Yeah, Bubby. Yeah, Bubby. I'm gonna keep reading. I'll check in with you later. Yeah? We have Bakso, and I'm helping Mel. I'm vlogging. So I've gotten ready for bed, and I have one strand of hair that won't come down. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more, but I'm a little scared to read. I'm thinking of ending things. I'm a little terrified. I thought I was gonna like read Women Don't Owe You Pretty just because that's a safer option. But at this point, I don't know if... Oh, I'm just curious and I wanna... I'm gonna do it, and if I don't check in again, that means I've fallen asleep peacefully. And if I do check in, that means I clowned myself. So... let's play a game of how art student can Selena get in one outfit. My ancestors are looking at me like, why? Also, let me show you the jacket that I want to wear with this. Don't look at my messy bed. It's a little rainy outside. I thrifted this faux leather jacket. How sick is that? Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Hello, I thought I would just check in with everybody because I haven't really talked today. But I did the photo shoot with Mel, it was super fun, and now I'm just setting up some candles. I'm making a super cozy feeling in my room because I want to start reading. I am 94 pages of the way through of I'm Thinking of Ending Things, so I'm about halfway through, a little bit less than halfway. So far it is creepy galore. Creep. I cannot describe it as anything other than a creepy creep. I love the dissonance of rationality and realism and how we follow... what's her main... I don't even remember her name, the main character, the protagonist that we're following, but she is so almost like unsure of herself that she allows this surrealism to occur around her. And we kind of just have to move on with our lives, or with her life, and like continue as if everything is normal, which I really enjoy. I feel like I've reread a lot of things, just trying to see if I read that right. I think there might be a couple of times where there's a time jump, like back and forth, just within a few minutes, or like certain scenes, but it kind of goes back and forth, like maybe she's thinking about the future, but it's already the past, and she doesn't really know what time it is. There's like the whole discombobulated timeline has been super interesting. I'm super into it so far. I think this is like my new favorite genre, is reading like weird mystery, thriller, horror stuff. I think I might actually make myself some tea, but I'm already super cozy in my room right now, and I'm enjoying the vibes. So yeah, I'll check in with you later. They have my box.
Then, Selena?
Yes, I chose The Farewell, which is a film by Lulu Wang, and I think that the film is a huge testament to breaking past the often rigid boundaries of the creative industries and entertainment. I'm really into storytelling. Dad and I are going on the motorcycle.
Hey, Kaka.
He just made a joke about how I'm a pain in the butt. Bonding time, I guess. Good morning. I've awoken from a life-changing nap, as you can see by my hair. I'm 10 pages to the ending of I'm thinking of ending things, and then I fell asleep. I don't know why I keep falling asleep to I'm thinking of ending things. I think I'm at the twist now, and I'm interested to see how this reality has been built so far, considering the presumable facts, as our protagonist is starting to realize who is after her. Maybe that's a good way of explaining it without spoiling anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish this and then I'll reconvene with you. Confusion. Okay, you know what? The last 3 or 4 chapters, I had no clue what was going on anymore. I was like writing all these notes. I have a lot of notes that maybe I could talk about in a different video where I maybe wrap up these books. Loved it. I loved the meat of it. Yes. I loved the beginning and the middle. I loved the setting of Jake's parents' home. Oh my god, is this why we don't know the protagonist's name? The last setting is the weirdest for me, and I know it's supposed to be, but reality gets bent. Reality gets flipped on its head, and it's like upside down and right side up, and it's all over the place, and you don't know who's who. You don't know what time it is. You don't know how long it's been. You don't know who's speaking, what they're speaking, why they're speaking. And I enjoyed being confused. I did like that roller coaster of a ride, but I'm trying to figure out the point. I'm trying to understand the point, because I feel like Reid was making points throughout the whole of his novel. And then this ending, I'm trying to piece it together into like the big idea, like what he meant, or why he did it at the end, why he finished it like that. So yeah, I'm very much confused, and I will be watching the movie tonight with my family. I think I'm gonna force them into it, and then I'll see if I can dissect it. I understood most of it and not so much anymore. I made myself some teriyaki salmon, the snacks for I'm thinking of ending things, with the girl squad of the family.
Go by the clown, baby.
Yes,
Welcome back to the vlog. You haven't left. We have, momentarily, to finish off the film. I'm thinking of ending things. Mom, what did you think of the ending things?
I'm thinking of ending it.
What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
No, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I
she
liked
it.
Yeah.
Halfway through, I was sort of worried that it was too weird for her. It's very art student-y. And then I was like,
There's a lot of dialogue, but I found it interesting. So.
Yeah, it's very dialogue heavy. It's 2 hours and a half long, but it feels like it was going way too fast.
Also, I must say, for all of them that played in the movie,
everybody did a really good job.
Yes.
I enjoyed the film more than I liked the book. The movie is warmer, and I feel like there's a point to everything depressing, which I enjoy. I don't like when things are just pointlessly sad. Yeah, they're ready for bed. Okay, signing off. Good night. Good morning, checking in real quick before I skedaddle. This is my outfit today. It's another typical art student outfit, and I don't know how to explain myself, so I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm going to volunteer at this food festival called Ramtegurs. It's really cool. We visited yesterday, and today I'm gonna be making the vlog for them, and we'll see what I come up with. Have a great day. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, quick little outfit change. I got some gym pants on now so that Gwenny and I can bike. It's a really nice day out and I thought we would enjoy it, and I want to read some books. I've got 3 women and I'm bringing my trusty iPad. I started reading a few pages of Sea of Monsters, the second Percy Jackson book, so I think I might do that alongside the serious books that I'm reading. And yeah, let's go! Let's go! This vlog is getting long, I feel like. I'm not sure, but I think so. If not, I'll insert a quick montage of tomorrow, of Sunday, right here.
Ja, gaat rusak ya, de buitenkant. Ja.
It's gonna bruise. Mom is everybody's favorite farmer. Yeah, that was my tomorrow. Since this is where we part ways, I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know, give it the old like. Give it the old give it a do. I love jazz. Give it the old subscribe. Comment down below which books you'd like to read, have been reading, would recommend, or would like me to read. I would just, as a recommendation also, I feel like you wanting me to read it is a bit more forceful than a recommendation. So, force me to read some of your favorite books. I don't know, I go wild. But yeah, I'm super, I don't know, satisfied with this journey. I haven't been vlogging in a very long time and I've enjoyed this very much. So thank you for being my companion for the last week. I've enjoyed your company very much. And I hope you mine. Yeah, we're not even gonna go into grammar at this point. Hope you have a great day wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. It is 1:25 a.m. on a school night. Tomorrow is my first day of my master's. And I'm being physically, mentally, emotionally tortured by YA literature. Vasily, darling, I hope you die. I hope you die. It's true. I hope you die. I have chills all over because I'm so pissed. I'm so angry that I have goosebumps. See the storm. Burning trash. Pile of burning trash. Burning garbage. I hate Mal. Okay. No emotional maturity whatsoever. Petty. No confrontational skills whatsoever, despite for some reason having an ego about being a fighter. Selfish. I hate him so much. So much. So much. I haven't met a character this toxic since Jacob Black in Twilight. I don't know what to do with myself, because at this point, Tiberius Calor, and Maven from freaking Red Queen are more emotionally healthy than Mal. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.